Hello and welcome to my channel, Taurus. How are you? So I have messages for you. Let me tell you, I have messages for you for the month of September, which will be general messages, but there's definitely, there's things that I need to share with you. I've had a few people ask me about, how it is that I my whole process before I start the video. So I remembered a little late today, but I already did 4 of the decks, so I'm gonna start working on the 5th one. So if you are one of those people that have been wanting to know how it is that I cleanse the deck and try to get your energy in there, then you can watch the beginning parts. If not, you can skip ahead. I think I'll do the timestamp, that way I'll put like when it actually starts, if you don't want to watch the whole thing. Let's see. So for right now, I have sage burning. I love burning sage. It's to clear energies. So I like to pass my deck, and I just like to say, please clear clear the energies from my deck, and I kind of just go around, clear the energies, and allow me to give clear messages for Taurus in the month of September. And then they're already jumping. And then I shuffled 7 times. So I just shuffle and I concentrate. So I'm gonna do that. Now, okay? This is for Taurus for the month of September. Clear messages for Taurus for the month of September. Messages for Taurus. And sometimes this happens, I lose count. So when I do that, I just kind of ask myself, what was I up to? I think I was up to 5. So this would be number 6, and then this would be 7. And sometimes I just do it until they feel right. Like right now, it still doesn't feel right. So one more. So then once it's ready, I just put one of my, I've been using a lot of Larima lately because, I got these from when I went to Dominican Republic. And I'm actually selling them, so look at this. Hit me up if you're into this, if you're into these crystals and you want to buy some. But that's besides the point. But yeah, I just put a crystal on top and keep it moving. So this is the next deck that I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. So instead of telling you about it, I'm just gonna do it, and then you just watch me, since I did it that one time already. Alright, here we go. Alright. Please clear the energy from my deck. Clear all energies from my deck, please and thank you. And allow me to give clear messages for Taurus for the month of September. Clear messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Clear messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of September. Messages for Taurus. For September, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more. Alright. I have one more deck to do. So here we go. Please clear the energies from my deck. All energies, please cleared from my deck. And I would like clear messages for Taurus for the month of September. Please and thank you. Clear messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of September. clear messages for Taurus for the month of September. Clear messages for Taurus. All right, and then that's ready. So I'm just gonna put them here to the side because it's the area I'm gonna use for your reading, Taurus, for your reading. You know, honestly, it's funny because I actually wanted to record this video like 4 days ago. And I was really enthusiastic about it. I got real pretty. I put on a lot of makeup and I was just looking real nice. And then when I went to start recording, I just like lost it. I was like, okay, I just don't feel like doing it anymore. And I always like to go with, you know, with like my inner knowing, obviously. But and I didn't do it. And ever since that day, you know, I've been shuffling my deck and I'm just like, I want to get into Taurus's energy, trying to get messages for you guys, just trying to like get like a gist of it all. And then I got real tired, like tired. Like I just feel tired all the time. And like, so maybe something's weighing heavy for you guys. You've been doing a lot of work. You've definitely been working on something that's requiring a lot of like effort, a lot of patience, a lot of planning, a lot of work. Like it's exhausting. It's exhausting, but it's like, I also understand that, you know, if you're a Taurus, you know, sun, moon, rising, it's like, you know what you want to get. You know how to get there. And if something takes long, it doesn't matter to you. Like you're patient. Like you just, if it's something you have to take your time doing, that's fine. You'll just, you know, you'll do what you have to do. And whatever you're working on is definitely exhausting you major time. So make sure that you're resting. Make sure that you're getting the necessary rest, that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, that your diet is, you know, is balanced. And here we go. So we're gonna do an intuitive reading. Don't pay attention to the genders of the card. That can be female or male. Just apply it to your situation. If it resonates with you, you know, then it's for you. If it doesn't, don't try to fit it to your life. You know, sometimes that can get a little discouraging. Messages come through for those who need it most. So if it doesn't resonate with you, then, you know, the message is not for you. Energy is fluid. I can be picking up on your energy, the energy of those closest to you. If you're in a relationship, you know, your children, your parents, family. So just take the messages as they resonate. That's the most important thing. I don't even know why I'm so chatty. I'm not usually this chatty. Have you been chatty? Have you been chatty, Taurus? Because I can only imagine with all the work that you've been doing, it will be hard to keep up with a social life at the same time. All right, here we go. What's all this hesitancy for? Can I have clear messages for Taurus for the month of September? Messages for Taurus for the month of September. All right, what's this? All right, so let's just go ahead and address this Three of Swords, and it's with a six. It's with a Six of Swords right next to it. So there's something that you've been heartbroken about. Maybe this is why you're so tired and lethargic. There's a heartbreak here. There's pain. Like words that hurt. Maybe painful words were said. But it's like, you know, if you're already going through this, that you're going through a transition from this Three of Swords to the Six of Swords, you know, where you're kind of going towards the rainbow. then that's beautiful, you know, because it has to take place. If you're not there yet and you're still simmering, you know, in this heartbreak, something painful, you know, something that came that's close to you. It can be related to family. If you have children, it can be related to your children. But the takeaway message here is that you have to take with you what you've learned, and you have to, you know, go towards the rainbow, go towards happier times, and try to come out of this cloud that maybe you're in. What is the message here? Then you have the Seven of Cups. There seems to be some sort of indecision regarding a pain or loss that has taken place, and the inability to be able to see like the horizon, or like to see the light in the situation. I just got something about I left the light behind me. And then you have the Six of Pentacles here. The heartbreak could have something to do with maybe dealing with people who are indecisive and who haven't made decisions, and maybe you've been waiting, and you've been giving. Maybe it hasn't came back, you know, towards you in the same way, in the same manner that you expected. But I see that there's, you know, you're trying to work hard, you know, moving towards the light here from this pain. Hold on, let me get another deck and let's keep clarifying this message, because I feel that it's important. I mean, all messages are important, obviously, but talk to me about this Three of Swords for Taurus for the month of September. Talk to me about this Three of Swords. This card's just flying out. How many? It's 2. I'll take it. All right, you have the Queen of Cups and the Chariot. So this can be in regards to a relationship. You may be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces, but I'm sensing more Cancer. If so, with the Chariot here and the Queen of Cups, it's like you've been waiting for love to come. Heartbreak due to... Can you please tell me about the Three of Swords? Tell me about the Three of Swords for Taurus. Tell me about the Three of Swords. All right, Two of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So definitely this is in regards to a relationship. Where things were being, you know, this nine of Wands here, like it's like the water, you know. There's turbulence. Having to wait it out is exhausting. This heartbreak has something to do with, so for some of you, because you know this is not going to resonate for all of you, but this is definitely a message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I feel that it is important that maybe feeling a sense of betrayal or just emotional pain, heartbreak in regards to a relationship, possibly with a Cancer. You know, with the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups here, it's like, you know, this tells me relationship here. That things have just been, you know, things have been heavy, tumultuous. There's been a heavy burden here, or just like feeling like you just have to keep, like it's exhausting. You just working really hard. One of you may be working harder than the other. And what is the advice? What is the advice for this? Six of Cups. This is the kindred spirit card, you know. This is also the card for your children, your family, people from the past. This is someone who's been sitting alone and thinking and considering and weighing options in regards to a situation that has been very exhausting. And I definitely, when I was, you know, the past few days that I've been meditating on your energy, I've had a sense that I'm supposed to tell you that if there is a situation or a matter going on with your children, it's going to be resolved. If the heartbreak has to do with your children, there is an option, like there's an option here, you know, for things to be better. For things to be, you know, for the situation to be more balanced. Considerations to be made. Because it seems that there's a person here that's been trying to show the other like the way. This is the way. But the other person just wants to do what they want to do. Whether this is, you know, your child or your significant other or a family member, they just want to do what they want to do. But then they also want to play the victim when things don't go their way. So it's exhausting because you want to show them the way. But this person doesn't listen. But you care about the person. So it's like, what do you do? All right, I'm being asked to grab another deck. All right. What is the advice for this, for the Three of Swords for Taurus? What is the advice for the Three of Swords? Well, that card definitely came out on the other deck. You have to be brave. You have to be strong. You have to show empathy. You have to be benevolent. You have to learn ways in which you can cohabit and tame the lion. The situation is not stronger than you. You're able to take care of the situation. You're able to handle it. It's just going to take some time. Can I have another card for advice for the Three of Swords? Yes, the Queen of Swords. So it's going to take some time. You have to be firm. You have to stand your ground. You have to do what you feel is right for you. And if this is for your children, for your family. And I keep getting the message, it's an honorable thing that they're doing. It's an honorable thing that they're doing. Well, beautiful. If you want to know if you're doing the right thing, if you're going in the right direction, you're going in the right direction. But the thing is that, you know, obviously, you know, if you think about it, but it's so hard to think about things like this when you're going through it. But if you try to put yourself out of the whole situation and just look at it from outside the box, you know that you're doing the right thing. It's just that while you're in it, it's like, am I doing the right thing? All right, so let's see. Talk to me about the Six of Swords here. So then you have the Two of Cups again. So there's definitely, you know, there's a strong message here regarding a relationship, a couple, a partnership. You know, this is a strong connection between two individuals. And it's asking to reach for the Two of Cups, for this relationship to reach just higher ground, like to move forward towards the rainbow. And the messages for the Two of Cups. Can I have another card for the Six of Swords? What is the message for Taurus? So you have the Seven of Wands. So perseverance, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep going towards it. Don't give up, which is nothing that you would ever even consider, you know, Taurus. It's not you. So what this is saying is, you know, you have to keep fighting. And in the month of September, you will continue to fight towards this, towards obtaining this peace that you've been looking for, because you have been wanting this, you know. You want to get out of this Three of Swords energy. And then Eight of Swords here. There's a lot of swords. It's a lot of truths, it's like intellectual conversations. It's what, you know, what you say, what you think about. And sometimes, you know, when this Eight of Swords energy, it's like sometimes we're fighting harder to get to where we need to because we can't get out of our heads. Or because we become so consumed in this whole, well, I've been hurt and, you know, people are hurting me, they're doing wrong things to me, and, you know, playing like, it's not playing because it's the truth, you know? You are the victim in the scenario. But the fact of the matter is that when we linger in the things that have been done to us, instead of trying to move forward to heal from it, it makes us stagnant. So you need to fight against that as well. So it's like a lot of battles. No wonder you're so tired. Let's see. Can I have another card for the Seven of Swords? What is the message here for Taurus with the Seven of Swords? With the Six of Swords? Seven of Swords. There's no Seven of Swords. Alright, I'm going to take the ones that flipped. So, you have the Mother of Wands and you have the Five of Cups. So, the Mother of Wands is the Queen of Wands. This is about getting yourself involved in like toxic cycles and situations and not being able to come out of them. And it leads to feeling disappointed and feeling regret and feeling a loss. There's like a loss here. And then it makes you look at your situation, you know, not as clearly or just not as bright. But the Mother of Wands, you know, this is fire energy. And this is a hardworking person. Hardworking, loyal, committed, determined, able. So the message here with the Six of Swords is you need to just take what you've learned from all of these painful situations you know, get to work on your healing. No more indecision in regards to, you know, if there's other people in your surroundings that are not making up their mind about what they want to do, you know, that's on them. But you have to make your own decisions about what you want to do and move forward with that. And don't dwell in any type of pain. You know, there's like a brighter horizon coming for you. But it's like you got to deal with all of this stuff. And, you know, being that it's in September, you know, Virgo season, you know, if it's the Hermit, it forces us to have to dig deeper and do some self-analysis. But don't dwell on all of the painful things that you might, you know, that might resurface for you. Acknowledge it and then just push it forward. Push it forward. Can I have another card? Can I have a clarifier for the Seven of Cups? I guess that's it. So, Page of Pentacles, communication. This is the student. Communication. Oh, so in regards to this decision, in regards to all of whoever is not able to make up their mind about something, there's going to be communication here. They're going to come forward. Oh, wow. Look, so you got the Six of Pentacles again. And this is the card, the next card that I was going to clarify here. So this is definitely an important message. And this is about being generous and giving. Balancing out the scales. Making things more equal. Giving to those less fortunate. But this is also giving of your time. You know, time is money. So giving of your time, when sometimes what you're getting back is not the same. So you have to address, in regards to this communication here, make sure that you're not investing into something that's not like the best for you. Because this Five of Swords, we're going to clarify what this Five of Swords is all about. But this type of energy that I'm getting from this card is like, you know, it's someone who wants to win at all costs, and it doesn't matter. They have to be honest about it. They don't mind to be deceitful and to trick your mind. Tell me about this Five of Swords. What's up with this Five of Swords? What is this about? Yeah, the Moon. There's something being kept secret, Taurus. Here's the deal. If your situation, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, in the month of September has to do with a relationship, the message here is that you have to be careful that you're not being lied to. That the, you know, and that it, and the thing is that, you know, energy is fluid. So this can be your energy, this can be their energy, you know, but you also have to be careful not to be lying. You know, if this is you, there's ways of obtaining what you want to get without having to be deceitful and keeping things from those you love. But I strongly feel that this is someone doing it to you, though. So the Tauruses that I'm connecting with, if someone is doing this to you, you have to be careful you're not giving more of your time than what you're receiving. Time is money. Time is effort. You have to stand your ground. Communicate. Give me another card for this Nine of Wands. Give me another card for this Nine of Wands. So the sun will come out. in regards to these troubled waters that you're facing. The sun will come out. Happier times are coming for you. You have the sun and the moon. You know, the moon, it's like the secrets, the mystery, the unknown, the occult, you know, what's kept from you. And I certainly feel that there's something that's coming to light here, and that very well might be why this Three of Swords is even here. Just like learning of something that is not fair. But the Nine of Wands is here to tell you, well, the Nine of Wands is not here to tell you that. The Nine of Wands is here to tell you that you've been through a lot. That's what the Nine of Wands is here to tell you. And that is understandable why you're so exhausted, why you may be out of it. But the sun is coming. The sun is coming out. And along with it, you know, it's bringing joy, optimism, it's bringing clarity. It's like the truth will be revealed. Talk to me about the Six of Pentacles for Taurus for the month of September. So the King of Swords. So here we have a couple. Here we have a couple. And it's like the male King of Swords is like looking at the female Queen of Swords like I'm digging you. And the Queen of Swords is like a decision has been made already. If there's any kind of hesitancy going on, a decision is made here. In the month of September, there's a decision made. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. And we have a Page of Cups. So it is very possible, because this is like turning into a romance reading. It is very possible that you'll receive a romantic gesture or a romantic offer from this, you know, significant other. You know, this person wants to keep fighting also. These are situations, you know, that you obviously have to pull through. Communication is key. If someone wants to come, this is like the card of someone that wants to come out and tell the truth. Someone wants to come out and tell the truth because they want to keep fighting. What is the message here? What is the message? The message is the sun again. The sun will come out. The truth will be revealed. You will have all the information that you need. I'm trying to see what else I can see. Trying to give. You know what? I knew that I was gonna pull a romance angel card today. I knew it. All right, so since the sun will come out, you may be dealing with the sign of Leo. There's a lot of Leo energy on the board. All right. What is the advice for Taurus for the month of October, for the month of September? There's codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Maybe your significant other has some codependencies. They're flushing their money. Maybe this is a situation that's really causing pain for you. Maybe someone has a drinking problem. Well, these are a lot of cards. I can't take all these cards. Can't take all these cards. But the top one, it says worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, Taurus. Can I have another card for Taurus for the month of September? Finances and career are affecting your love life. If there's another individual that is draining you financially because they have a gambling problem, or they have some sort of addiction, and it's and you're feeling afflicted because you love this person and you want to help them, but you don't know. The sun is coming out in regards to the situation, but what you must know is that you have to also heal from this, and you have to move forward. You have to move forward, and you cannot be enabling their behavior. You cannot enable their behavior. This could also be a message for a father, a mother, for your children. The sun is coming out. What is the message? Fifth house, creativity, and Venus, love. So this may have to do with your children. This whole entire message may have to do with your children. You have to keep fighting. Things are going to turn out to be fine. They're going to be fine. You have to keep repeating yourself. I'm going to read about Venus, okay? I'm going to read about love, because love is definitely, when I was doing the pre-shuffle, that card kept coming out. Love is my religion, and I could die for that. The Venus card says to let love take care of it for now. Let love take care of it for now. Venus co-rules the signs of Libra and Taurus. Look, this, and I should know this, and I read about it all the time, but I can never remember for all the signs. But, you're ruled by Venus. In Taurus, Venus stands for creature comforts and accumulating fineries. There is a great need to unite with another when the Venus cards present itself. This can bring on codependency and fears of going it alone. Look at this codependency word again. Both Libra and Taurus are signs best supported in some form of partnership, but it does not necessarily have to be romantic or a marriage. Venus is the lesser Neptune. Love, romance, and art are her domains, yet she doesn't get lost in them and lose her practical side. In fact, Venus is the planet of fashion, luxuries, balance, symmetry, artistic ability, and sugary foods, and she prefers to overlook the ugliness of the world. Buying objects that are beautiful, unnecessary, or excessive may come into play when this card is drawn. So be careful of wasting funds on items just because you want them. You may feel compelled to buy something beyond your budget because you think it's beautiful while you don't really need it. On the other hand, you might be attracting these very things on your own. Venus also rules money, especially money shared in a partnership or marriage, but this can be a business enterprise as well. Money worries should find resolution. Hair, art, hair salons, restaurants, movies, concerts, dance recitals, craft shows, cosmetic, and fashions may figure in. You may be dealing with artists or people who work in the arts. You may discover a more creative and artistic side to yourself. Venus is the most humane and fair of the planets, so you may be asked or feel compelled to settle a dispute. Courts, law, and judgments may factor in. But more than this card indicates either a new love coming into your life, or the improvement or a new start for an older love relationship. So when the Venus card presents itself in a reading, the first thing to focus on is romance and love, but after that, creativity and refinement. You can be assured you are found very attractive at the present time, and may be the subject of some advances. If so, romance becomes playful, even childlike. It is time for full heart blessings. If a relationship begins, it will have more of a sense of contentment and happiness to it. unless the Saturn card comes up in the spread. And if so, the love will seem, yeah, well, the Saturn card's not here. So that doesn't apply, Taurus. Venus is the planet of charmers, so you may want to pour on the charm in a situation. There's a tendency to become more socially engaging. At this time, people will generally be sweeter, more helpful, and amenable. It is a good period to smooth ruffle feathers or make peace with others. Using diplomacy will serve you momentously at this time. This is the Empress card. Comfort, love, beauty, eating, sensing, relating, expensive purchases. Be careful with throwing your money down the drain, Taurus. Make sure that you know that you're being mindful of that. I feel like I can't even find the deck for the crystals, but definitely there's heavy stuff here that has to be dealt with. But the universe is asking you to let love take care of it. And again, the sun will shine again. The sun is coming. I keep getting these messages. They keep repeating in my head. That's why I keep repeating them myself, you know, and I don't know. It is safe to assume that they're of high importance, or else they wouldn't be repeating so much in my head. The sun is coming. So if things have been feeling really dark for some time, you know, just hang in there. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. You have to do what's right for you, Taurus. If my reading resonates with you, you know, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support, definitely. And I'll definitely be in tuned. And any messages that I get for you, Taurus, I'll make a video for you and I'll put it up on YouTube. As far as, you know, maybe inspiring messages that I can give you to get you through September. Take care of yourself.